Man consists of two parts, essence and personality. Essence in man is what is his own, personality in man is what is not his own. If people were to live in essence, one type would always find the other type, and wrong types would never come together. But people live in personality. Personality has its own interests and its own tastes, which have nothing in common with the interests and the tastes of essence. For this reason, personality can dislike precisely what essence likes, and like what essence doesn't like. Here is where the struggle between essence and personality begins. Essence knows what it wants, but cannot explain it. Personality does not want to hear of it and takes no account of it. It has its own desires and it acts in its own way. After that, in some way or other, the two essences have to live together. And they hate one another. No sort of acting can help here. In one way or another, essence or type gains the upper hand and decides. A cultured man lives far from nature, far from natural conditions of existence, in artificial conditions of life, developing his personality at the expense of his essence. A less cultured man, living in more normal and more natural conditions, develops his essence at the expense of his personality. A successful beginning of work on oneself requires the happy occurrence of an equal development of personality and essence. Only a conscious man can tell which are the manifestations of essence and which are personality. In most people's life, personality is the active element, while essence is the passive element. And most likely, 98% of those people believe personality to be their actual self, and this is what they are investing in. But how did it come so far? The life of our times has become so complex that man has deviated from his original type. These conditions should have marked out for a man his path of development and the normal type which he should have arrived at. But our civilization, with its almost unlimited means of influencing a man, has made it almost impossible for him to live in the conditions which should be normal to him. While civilization has opened up for man new horizons in knowledge and science and has raised his material standard of living, thereby widening his world perception, it has, instead of lifting him to a higher level all around, only developed certain faculties to the detriment of others. Some it has completely destroyed. Our civilization has taken away from man the natural and essential qualities of his inherited type, but it has not given him what was needed for the harmonious development of a new type. So that civilization, instead of producing an individually whole man, adapted to the nature and surroundings in which he finds himself, incapable of living a full life, and at the same time a stranger to that inner life which should by rights be his. A considerable percentage of the people we meet on the street are people who are empty inside. That is, they are actually already dead. It is fortunate for us that we do not see and do not know it. If we knew what a number of people are actually dead and what a number of these dead people govern our lives, we should go mad with horror. But there do exist inquiring minds which long for the truth of the heart, seek it, strive to solve the problems set by life, try to penetrate to the essence of things and phenomena and to penetrate into themselves. If a man reasons and thinks soundly, no matter which path he follows in solving these problems, he must inevitably arrive back at himself and begin with a solution of the problem of what he is himself and what is his place in the world around him. For without this knowledge, he will have no focal point in his search. Socrates' words, "Know thyself," remain for all those who seek true knowledge and being. Let's come to the conclusion. How does the current situation look like? Does the personality of most people overshadow their essence? Yes. Does it dominate and control humans' behavior? Yes. Does it make decisions based on obedience or lack of information? Yes. Is it easily conditioned by primitive thinking? Yes. Does it hinder us truly expressing ourselves? Yes. Do many people in this world have the essence of a child? Yes. And last question, is it possible to change all this? Also, yes. Try to understand what I'm saying. Everything is dependent on everything else. Everything is connected, nothing is separate. Therefore, everything is going in the only way it can go. If people were different, everything would be different. They are what they are, so everything is as it is. My name is Till, and this is Till Talk.